Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the niche perfume house of Molinard. Molinard is a very famous perfume house from south of France, from Grace, and they have been around for more than 150 years. They're still owned in the same family, and they are one of the best perfume houses from France. Their products are very high quality. Also, they are not super expensive, although this one in particular it is on the expensive side, but majority of the fragrances are reasonably priced. They are affordable, they are accessible, and they are one of the best perfume, not only perfume houses, but they make oils for other companies as well. And also they have a school of perfumery themselves. They teach people how to become perfumers. And one of the most famous perfumers out of Molinard house from Greece is Nathalie Lorson. So they know what they're doing. They are very renowned, they are very famous, but for some strange reason they don't get that much mention in the fragrance community, which is a shame because they make very high quality perfumes. So this one in particular is called Molinard Rose Toria EDP 75ml. This one retails for around $200 or 200 euros, which makes it about 170 pounds. So it's not a cheap perfume per se, but you are paying, you're getting what you're paying here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's very natural. When you smell it, you smell quality, you smell high ingredients, you smell perfection in terms of perfumery. Perfect. Everything in here is perfection in a bottle. From the beginning to the end, I give this perfume 10 out of 10. Absolutely gorgeous. Highest quality of ingredients. The ingredients are very natural to my nose. And also the perfumery is a perfection. Whoever done this, unfortunately there is no mention of perfumer on Fragrantica, but whoever did this perfume, they should get a big prize for it. So this one came out 2015, and as the name suggests, Rose Toria, this is dominated by a rose. So rose and more rose. This is majority of what you're smelling is rose in here. This is the closest you can get in terms of a perfume to Rose Absolute. Rose Absolute are very expensive for obvious reasons. Sometimes a gram of Rose Absolute would cost you about 50 to 100 pounds. It depends where you're buying it. You know, some countries are more expensive, some productions are less expensive. For example, Bulgarian rose is less expensive, although still quite pricey for the Rose Absolute. But in here they are talking about Turkish rose. Okay, I'll give them the prop because this house, they don't do copies. Okay, they've been around for 150 years, for God's sake. So they don't copy, they don't inspire, none of those. But what they've done here is they created a rose smell that is basically rose in its finest. So the rose in here is very delicate, it's very soft, it's very well put together, it smells absolutely gorgeous. And it smells like you're in a rose garden and you're smelling the rose just there, freshly out of the ground. You cannot get fresher than this. So for that, I absolutely adore this perfume. If you can find it for a better price, discounted like I did, I found it much cheaper price online. although it varies, obviously different countries, different markets, but United Kingdom you can find it under £100 for that price. This is a bargain. So who's it for? Definitely I would say this is a mature person perfume, because not only because of the domination of the rose in here, but the smell of it smells very classic. It smells very classy. It smells very sophisticated and very mature in the same time. I would say at least 30 years and older to be in the safe side, for people who will appreciate this. People who've been around longer, they've been around perfumes for longer, will appreciate this better than somebody new and somebody who is very young, at least in my opinion. In terms of occasion, this is super opulent, so it's very good for going out, special occasion, close encounter, dating, especially dating. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's very sensual. Going to wedding, going to ceremonies, the formal occasion, evening, and dating and clubbing. Beautiful perfume. In terms of longevity, is very good. On my skin went easily over 8 hours. On t-shirts and materials goes easily over 10 hours. The only thing is, because the ingredients are in here are natural, it doesn't push out too much, so it stays closer to your body, to your skin, and it is very personal. So it is your personal space. You're getting a small bubble which is around yourself, but people has to come close to you to smell you. It doesn't jump off too much. I would say in terms of projection, it was an arm length of projection for about an hour, and after that it never becomes a skin scent per se, but it is very close. I would say maybe half an arm length around you, you'll have a bubble cloud and a trail. I put 10 sprays of it, and that was that was crazy, because this is a very dense fragrance. Although they are mentioning EDP, in terms of the thickness and the amount of oil I'm getting on my skin, it feels like extrait de parfum. It feels very heavy and dense and thick. So very good long lasting, but projection wise I would say moderate to good in terms of projection. And that is a good thing, because this is, as I said, is very sensual, it's very sexy. So you don't want it to shout too much. You want it to be in your personal space for your loved one, when you cuddle them, when you are intimate, they can smell you very deliciously. So in terms of season, this is all year round. You can use it in summer, in winter, no problem. It's got some freshness. You can use it in summer. You got some depth and complexity to it. You can use it in winter as well. And in terms of gender, bang in the middle, unisex, absolutely yes. The only thing is a hint of femininity in here because of that huge rose plus the geranium in here, making it a little bit on the floral side of things. But to my nose, this is absolute unisex. I wore it for the last 2 days and I was absolutely mesmerized by this beautiful, excellent, exquisite perfume. So let's get to the perfume itself. The perfume itself, rose and more rose. I could just finish this video right now, but there are nuances. For example, the geranium sits behind the rose and making the rose even shine louder and bigger. So the geranium is a supportive role for the rose and give the rose a little bit of green feel, a little bit of minty feel to the rose, and a little bit of that depth and complexity. Although the rose itself in here is mentioning Turkia, I'm not getting Turkish rose per se, because Turkish rose got a very specific character to it, which is quite jammy, quite dark, very sweet. In here the sweetness is moderate, so overall I would say from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 5 maybe to 6, so it is on the moderate side of sweetness. And also there's not much darkness in here, although there's a hint of darkness, which makes this perfume in my eye semi-fresh to semi-dark, but the darkness comes later and is not too heavy on the darkness either. So overall I won't say this is a Turkish rose. I would say this is more like a French rose with a little bit of darkness in here and a little bit of sweetness in here, and also freshness, because overall when it opens up, it opens super fresh, absolutely gorgeous, fresh and more fresh, very bright, very happy, very uplifting. The rose in here is very sensual, is very soft, is very velvety, is very delicate. So that's why I say it's very sensual, and it's very good for a close encounter, going out and dating and things like that, because the rose in here obviously is the centerpiece of this perfume, and it shines beautifully, but it doesn't hit you in your face. It doesn't go, here you go, boom, this is a rose perfume, so handle it. No, it's very subtle, it's very soft, it's very well put together, it's very smooth, it's very, the quality of perfumery and the ingredients in here is absolutely gorgeous, top notch. This is one of the best rose perfumes out there. If you are big on the rose like me, I love my rose. Rose is one of my absolute favorite perfume ingredients in the world. If you are like me, you absolutely love this. If you are on the fence, you don't know, so I suggest at least try it, get a decant, get a sample or something like that, because this is a considered purchase, is not cheap. If it was a very reasonably, very cheap price, very affordable price, I would say yeah, go for it, because you know, if you don't like it, you can give it to your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, whatever. But because it's a considered purchase, because it's quite pricey, I would say if you don't know what you're getting into, you better try it before you buy it. But for people who love a rose, this is one of the best absolute roses out there in the market. I cannot praise it enough. It's just exquisite. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. This is according to Fragrantica. We are having on top, we have red rose. In the mid we have geranium, spices and precious woods, and in the base we have honey and musk. Apart from the rose, which is by far the biggest player here, I would say 70 to 80% of this perfume is dominated by rose. After the rose is the geranium, which is a supportive role for the rose, and after that is a hint of spiciness, which is coming from cinnamons and nutmeg combination, but they are nuances rather than big players. The precious wood, to be honest with you, I don't get that much. When it gets to the dry down, it gets a little bit darker, but it doesn't go super dark or super resinous to say, okay, there is a wood in here. It doesn't. So I would say this is more like cedar sandalwood combination, but the sandalwood in here is delicious as well. When it goes to dry down, it becomes super smooth, like proper sandalwood. Honey, yes, I get honey a little bit in the beginning. Later on the honey gets a little bit stronger, but again, it's not a huge player. It's a nuance rather than a big player. And the musk in here always musky. So the musk is underline everything, and it's quite clean musk as well. Overall, this fragrance is quite clean. I would say first half of this fragrance is dominated by rose and more rose. Later on, these nuances come up a little bit. The rose doesn't go away, but it gets a little bit less stronger, and these nuances come up more, but they never becomes like too big players to forget the rose. No. So if you like the description I gave you, if you like perfection in a bottle, if you like one of the best ingredients in the world, I bet you anything the rose oil in here is a rose absolute, because it smells like a rose absolute. Me and my wife, we both are rose lovers, so we have so many rose perfumes, and also we have rose absolute, we have rose oils, and also all sorts of things. So when I smell that, it just reminds me of rose absolute very strongly. So if you like it to be dominated by rose and more rose, this is a gorgeous fragrance. The honey in here is a nuance rather than big player, but you can feel it to some extent. Fresh spiciness, which is coming from that little bit of that camphorous feel, little bit herbal feel, little bit of leafy feel in here, giving it a little bit of fresh spiciness. Very floral because of the rose and the geranium in here, and the warm spiciness is coming from the cinnamon nutmeg combination, which again there are nuances rather than big players, and very, very aromatic. So aromaticness in here is coming from that geranium. The geranium in here is super aromatic and quite sweet, but the sweetness is on the moderate side of things, and muskiness from the beginning to the end is a little bit of underlying muskiness, but the musk is very, very clean, and woodiness as well, which is the dry down, it gets a little bit stronger, but it never takes over, and the woodiness in here is very clean as well, which is a cedar sandalwood combination. So if you like the description I gave you, if you are looking for a rose perfection in a bottle, this is it. I have so many rose perfume in my collection. None of them come even close to this beautiful perfume in terms of the quality and the perfumery. The perfumery and quality of the ingredient in here is out of this world. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You cannot fault this in any way or shape. Everything about it is just perfection in a bottle, gorgeous to the max. And every time I wore it, it was like, wow. I felt like a prince or a princess. You know, it's just beautifully done, very, very high quality. I highly, highly recommend it. No brainer whatsoever. To me, this is a gorgeous fragrance and it's worth every penny. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. This beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the creator, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for the lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of. That gives them the huge personality, very big, very bold, very long lasting. They are very artistic and unique, and they are like time capsules. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Also, there are many other reviewers reviewed my perfumes. You can go and check them out if you are interested. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye.